Welcome back. I don't know. Here to represent for Shamar, Boza, Nicholson. Yeah, it's worrying time, man. It's worrying time if he's a fan of Clermont foot in the French Liga. And, if he's a reggae boy fan, you should be peeping over the fence, looking at, the baller is going through a little rookie spell at his club. Yeah, the baller is going through a little rookie spell at his club, man. What, around 8 games when the baller has scored, not even an assist, nothing. But Clermont, Rocky Road, they last game that they played, they lost 3-0 at home after the international break against Toulouse. It's really not good enough. It's not good enough. But Pascal Gastin, the Frenchman, the man who is rooted in the Clermont foot system, who used to coach the youth system and the B team and the reserve team, whatever it is, now he's having a big job at his hand trying to keep this team safe in the French Liga for next season, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy, man. Look, Clermont foot is right at the bottom of the table. They're right at the bottom of the table. They 7 points from safety and 6 points from finish in that playoff relegation zone. It's 2 teams automatically go down in the French Liga to the Ligue there. So, look, I don't know where to start, but look, some big games that this team have, passed up, some big games that they scored in first and, they have chopped the ball and not get enough positive points. Look, the first one I'm going to talk about, first of 3, Monaco, I think that was in the first 7 games of the season where they didn't win. Their first game that they won, they beat Lyon away, and that was a big victory. But Monaco, they lost that game 4-2. They scored in the 7th minute. Monaco is a team that sit third right now in the French Liga. That a team is one of the tradition teams, in the French Liga. Also, Montpellier, that's a positive one. They drew 1-1 away to Montpellier. That's a positive one, but they scored first in that game in the 7th minute. And a next game that Bosa scored in the 3rd minute against Rennes. Stade Rennes, he scored in the 3rd minute of the game, but they go on to lose that game 3-1. And when you really look at that, those 3 games, they only got 1 point, and they scored first in all 3 games. You should at least get probably 5 points from those, from those 3 games. That would have probably put them in a better situation now to try to escape relegation battle. And some big games that they dropped the ball in, those games they should have won at least 3 of those games. And I'm going to kick it off with Metz, who sit 3 points above them, in 17th position. Metz have done the double over them, home and away, 1-0. There's no apology about that. Metz should have never done, your relegation rival should have never done a double, and that just signal to that, maybe this team, the ship, the Titanic, is sinking and it's slowly going down into the ocean. Hopefully Pascal Gastin can get this team out of the bottom of the ocean bed. And the next game, Nantes, they played Nantes at home. They lost that one. Not like a bottom, you say like mid-table team, in the French Liga. They lost that one 1-0. Le Havre is a team that got promoted last season from French Ligue there. The second tier, they lost that game 2-1. The game that I just spoke about, they lost after the international break against Toulouse 3-0. Toulouse is another team that sit right there around 12-13 in the table. Should have never lose that game 3-0 at home. Should have at least get a point or put up a better fight, but some games, some big points though. If you use a coach, you should at least can highlight them with these games that, this is a team that, is playing good at times, but they're just not consistently getting big result. But started off some big points that they got to help, get them to where they're at right now, as this team, I said, is sit last in the table and 20 points and scoring 19 goals. You see those 19 goals? Shamar Nicholson have scored 4 goals and 3 assists of the season. And another player, Austrian player, Mohamed Sarsovic, he has done the same. 4 goals, 3 assists. And when you combine that, it's 14. It's 14 goals contribution. That's what probably 75% of the goals these teams have scored throughout the whole season so far, man. But it's a rocky road. But why, I said Metz should have never done double. Metz is just 3 points above them. Yeah, Metz is just 3 points above them. So, but big games though, they have picked up some really crucial points to gain grounds, and Metz and started off away to Toulouse. They drew that game 2-2. You know, Paris Saint-Germain, that was a really good game. Shamar Nicholson even get the chance to clinch and write off Kylian Mbappe team in the last, but he didn't took that opportunity. And you know, Shamar Nicholson have missed 8 big chances this season for the team. That's the most for this team. That's the most, and you just cannot having that. You just cannot do that. You know, as a team, as a player, you know that this team going to be fighting for relegation battle. You have to put away at least most of those chances that you got. I think he have missing a penalty too in the French Liga. Lyon, that was their first victory of the season. They took them, I think, 8 games in the season to get their first win of the league campaign, and Shamar Nicholson assist in that game away to Lille, to Lyon. Lyon, and 0-0 home to Lille. Rashini, again another player. They're looking up to. He missed a big opportunity to win that game for them, and you know, they threw away that game. Even though, you know, it's a big point. Lille is a team that's in European spot in the French Liga right now, and another team that they drew 1-1 with Brest at home. Brest is second in the French Liga, right behind Paris Saint-Germain. You know, they drew again 0-0 with Nice. Nice is sitting 5th in the table. 5th in the table in a Europa League position in the French Liga. So coach can even at least point out these stuff to them and show that, you know, these points, these 3 home games that they played and the other 3 away games of those 6, it's positive. You know, look back on those games, look what we do in that game, and look to what we can correct moving on to get better and brighter scoreline in the rest of the games coming. But look, this team, you know, they have I think they have around 7 games left. They have 7 games left, and next up it won't be easy. They have Paris Saint-Germain away. They have Paris Saint-Germain away at the Parc des Princes in the capital, and then after that they have Montpellier. Not Paris Saint-Germain. They have this team have unbeaten in their last 2 games against Paris Saint-Germain. The last time they played, you know, Paris Saint-Germain, I think they drew with them and they beat them away. So this team can play Paris Saint-Germain. They know to play Paris Saint-Germain. Can they get another positive result and then kicks off, you know, their relegation escape? But after that they have Montpellier in a team that they drew with. They have Lens, but it won't be easy against Lens away. But Reims, a team that probably sit around 9 in the French league, can get something from Reims, you know, in that game, especially that playing at home. Monaco, you're not really seeing that this team getting anything from Monaco away. Lyon might can creep something from Lyon, but Lorient, they have to beat Lorient. They have to beat Lorient, and Metz and these teams. Metz have some favorable fixtures coming up that they can win, but Lorient is sitting in that playoff relegation zone. Lorient have Montpellier, Nice, PSG, Toulouse, Lens, you know, Marseille, and then the last game Clermont. Wow! So you see that Lorient have some tough games coming up. Some tough game coming up. But let's see, man, if Shamar Nicholson can help this team, you know, escape relegation zone this season as they rooted in bottom spot of the French League this season. Look, you know, they got promoted a few seasons back. I think 2020, 2021, you know, so probably a couple seasons now in it. You know, I think one of those seasons they have qualified. They have managed to escape. They managed to escape relegation zone. You know, but look, let's see if Shamar Nicholson can help his team. Let's see if Shamar Nicholson can help his team escape this trouble that they're in. But big up to the baller, as I said, the baller. His last goal came in January the 20th. Last 8 games, he haven't scored a goal, and he have missed 8 big chances in the season so far. So this team have collected 5 clean sheets. They have conceded. They have averaged when it comes down to conceding goals, it's 1.7 a game. When it comes down to scoring, it's 0.7. So they average less than a goal a game. So they need to change that a little bit. Probably can add it up to around 1.3, and that can probably tip them off to escape this relegation trouble. So big up the Shamar Nicholson, big up the Clermont for Pascal Gastain, the man at the end, the man in the dugout for this team, can really save this team. Bless up, salute to all the Reggae Boys fans.